Hello everybody, and welcome back to Solar Tool Shed. Today I want to show you all this set of Wera screwdrivers. These are my favorite screwdrivers that I own. Before I get into these though, I did tease at my utility knives in the last video. I didn't have them on me. They were actually sitting in my car. So, well, this one was in here, but this one is usually on the front of my bag. So this is a Milwaukee Fastback, the compact model. I like the compact version, not too many bells and whistles on here, just a straight up plain old utility knife. It's obviously, compact, so it's not as bulky or as long as the other Milwaukee Fastback knives, which can be maybe not for everybody, but I like to hold it like this, choke up on it a little bit. It gives you a really nice grip. So this has been my go-to for classic utility blades now for a while. I've been using it for a few years. This one though was actually my first utility blade that I bought. It's from Doyle. You can pick these up at Harbor Freight. And it really just looks like a knockoff of the classic Milwaukee Fastback with the little wire stripper in there. But I still use this on occasion. I haven't been carrying it with me recently, but I might throw it back into my tool bag because I really love carrying a hook blade. As you can see, this knife's gotten a little sticky. It is quite old, but yeah, having a hook blade's really nice doing commercial work. I've been doing residential work. I've been doing more commercial work recently though, so I haven't felt the need to have a hook blade with me every day. But I like hook blades for shingles. Really nice to cut shingles with. Gives you a bit more of a safety measure. You can use snips too, but if you want to do something a little bit more precise, it's nice to have a hook blade. So just wanted to show you all those really quick. Put them off to the side and we'll dive into this screwdriver set. So like I said, these are from Wera. This is the only Wera tool that I have. What I will say is that, well, they came with this case, and I've got it partially opened already because the Velcro on this case is very strong. And I was having a hard time even getting it open with one hand without, having a shaky camera. So, really nice Velcro. I like the this on the back. I haven't even taken it off, but this is actually a strip of Velcro with a sticker. And I thought about throwing it down in the bottom of my rolling case here, but I haven't been rolling it out too much, so I'm glad that I didn't and that I can just throw this in my backpack when I need it. I also haven't been using these too often recently, but when I was doing more O&M work, these were my go-to screwdrivers, and they are by far my favorite screwdrivers that I've ever had. So I will show you all the set that I got, and I'll tell you why I was a little bit torn. This was a tough decision, picking out which set of Weras I wanted. I discovered Wera in my first job. One of my coworkers had a set of the Tang through, kind of heavy duty utility Wera screwdrivers, and I really loved the handles. So I went for this set mainly because of the handle, but also because of the slimline feature that they have. So you get a good look at that there. One complaint I do have with this set is that the Robinsons are not slimline. So just know that if you do go for the Wera slimline screwdrivers, you could not get a Robinson that is also slimline. It's number 2 Robinson's a little stuck in there, but this is a better example here, as you can see. So go ahead and get my one complaint out of the way. Well, I do have another complaint, but that's part of why it was so hard for me to pick out my Weras, is because they have a lot of the sets that Wera makes have a laser etching that a lot of people really swear by. People are very adamant that the laser etching is actually worth it. It's not a gimmick. I've heard great things about it. I've never had a set with the laser etching, so what I don't know won't hurt me. But what I do know is that these slim lines are excellent, and I couldn't go without getting the slim lines, because in solar, a lot of the terminal blocks that you use in junction boxes are very small, very skinny, and you can't even get an insulated screwdriver down in there. And I like having an insulated set to do O&M work especially, but also whenever you're wiring something up in solar, if you have a DC connection, it's always smart. Like if the system is DC and there's any sort of sunlight, there's going to be a charge on your panels. So the nature of solar, it's definitely worth it to get an insulated set. I think every electrician should at least have an insulated set. They take really good care of. As you can see, these look brand new. I baby them heavily. No one else is allowed to touch these. I'm the only person that uses them. They stay in my bag. They stay in this case. And I clean them off. I take really good care of the insulation, because if that insulation gets damaged, you might as well be using a regular screwdriver. It's very, it's important to take care of your insulated sets. I have some insulated tools in my bag, as y'all saw, that may not even have fully functioning insulation anymore. That's just because from the start I've been using those and I like using them. So it is smart though to keep your insulated screwdrivers as pristine as possible. And these are certainly pristine. I don't use them as much anymore because I haven't been doing too much O&M work. But that #1 Phillips right there gives you a good look at what I'm talking about with the slim line insulation. Just kind of tapers in at the tip to give you a more low profile. And not just with terminal blocks, but really a lot of solar inverters too have tight spaces, and it's nice to have that. I have a couple of insulated screwdrivers that are not slimline, and the tips get really beat up right here around the edge. And I've been really careful with these Robinsons because they're not slimline. But my other insulated screwdrivers that came with a set of Kleins, the tips have just gotten completely destroyed. The upper edge right here on the shaft of the screwdriver is worn down a lot, and it's gotten very beat up. So that was part of the motivation. I kind of learned my lesson through having that set. And when I bought this set, I've had really good fortune in not getting them too beat up. So here's the #2 Phillips. Just a beautiful set of screwdrivers. And I love the grip. Like I was talking about at the start of this video, that's the main reason I bought these. This is, in my opinion, the most ergonomic grip of any screwdriver on the market. I have quite a wide palm. I wouldn't say I have the biggest hands, at least not the the longest fingers or anything, but I have a very square, wide palm, and even for me, these are very comfortable. I think just about anybody could grab these and they would be impressed. It's just an excellent shape. Really easy to turn. The edges right here, flattened edges, they don't roll around. Unlike my Kleins, which do tend to roll quite a bit. These are just the perfect handle, in my opinion, for a screwdriver. So this set in particular, not only a slim line, but it also just came with all the sizes that I wanted. So I wanted a designated Robinson, designated Phillips heads, and designated flatheads. These have a #1 square, #1 Phillips, and a 4mm flathead. Now on this size, it's the bigger sizes, the #2 square, the #2 Phillips, and the 5.5mm flatheads. And yeah, that is basically, this was the perfect set for me. I couldn't be happier with the purchase. Like I said, one complaint is that the Robinsons don't have a slim line, but they still are insulated Robinsons, which I did not have. So this was a big upgrade for me, a great purchase, very much worth it. And yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to show you all these, give you a quick review, tell you why I went with this set in particular. I'll throw this set in the description, the exact, if you want to order this exact set with the case and everything. It was kind of hard to dig up, but you can find it, and I will make it easy for y'all that do tune into this video. And yeah, I really appreciate y'all checking it out. The first video I uploaded already got a few hundred views, so I really appreciate it. It's very motivational to keep uploading here, and I plan on doing even more. So thank you all for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day. Thanks.